Alright, what's good, what's good, what's good? Today we got another Theo Von video. I think this one will be a little different from the last time. This one's actually titled Theo Von, Nothing Changes If Nothing Changes. I think the last time we did a Theo Von video, he was motivating, but he was making a couple of jokes as well. That was the first time I actually seen that type of video from Theo Von. I kind of understand his humor now. He kind of motivates while also making it funny and making a little laugh about it. But I think this one's going to be a bit more serious by the title. So, yeah, short little video, 5 minute video, almost 300k views. Yeah, let's just get into it and see what Theo's talking about.
Hey, Theo, this is Greg from Indiana. So me and my friends went out and caught your show. Dude, you did phenomenal. I actually just wanted to call and tell you, so I was at work the other day, and I just been kind of in this, rut at work. It's not a bad job, but I just really want to get out of it. So I was catching up on some of your podcasts, and you said something that, resonated with me. You know, you said, nothing changes if nothing changes. I thought about it, and I went home, and I applied for a job I'm probably not qualified for, but I was like, I'll just take a shot. And the next day I get a call from them. I have the interview. It goes well. She says she's going to set me up with in-person interview. Never even had it. They emailed me a few days later, and I got the job. So now I'm going to be doing a job that I think I will appreciate more and enjoy more, and I'll be making double the money that I'm making now.
Gang.
Damn, we love to hear it. We love to hear W. Vaughn, man. W. Vaughn, he really motivated this guy to get up and make a change. I already like the start of this video. I can see where this video is going. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Yeah, fair play to my man, though. He really got up and he made that change, took a little risk, but look, it paid off.
Bro, that's awesome, man. That's really great. Congratulations for trying something new. Yeah, it's crazy to sometimes think, what can happen if we decide, I'm going to see what happens when I decide that I am qualified. What happens when I decide for myself that I'm going to do something different? You know, one thing, Jocko Willink was in here last week, and one thing that's really been pressing with me that we discussed is staying motivated. And I have been finding myself more motivated, even when I do not feel like doing something, to do it. That my brain doesn't dictate how.
That's what you call
my brain
discipline.
does not get to choose. My brain can feel a certain way, but it's not going to choose how I behave all the time. I just can't let it do it anymore. I'm going to have setbacks, I know. But if I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't mean that I can't still take...
If I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That's real, because like you were saying earlier, a lot of people are dictated by their emotions. So if they feel a certain way, if they feel bad about a certain situation, a certain job that they have, or whatever it is, they automatically feel like, okay, I feel this way, so clearly this must be what it is. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes just because you're feeling bad about a situation or how things are going doesn't mean you're necessarily doing bad. It just means you're going through a little rough patch, you know what I mean, really and truly. You can't have the rewards without, doing the dog work, doing the trench work, man, doing the tough stuff. So it's really how it goes, man. You can't have one without the other.
some action. Because, yeah, nothing changes if nothing changes, man. You know, we'll sit around forever wondering, well, what if I was a dog catcher? Would I be the best? What if I was what if I'd worked on that,
that hindsight
avalanche?
can really bite you in the...
searching for avalanches and predicting them. Or what is it called? A geologist. Who would I be able to do it? You don't know.
You don't know, so you try.
Until you say, yeah, I'm gonna take action. Nothing changes if nothing changes, man. And I'm not preaching at you. I'm just, I just want to remind you, because I've spent a lot of time in my life sitting around wanting things to change, and not being able to make them change, and not thinking I could.
Do You know, I just thought of something. Like, this isn't necessarily, well, it is related to what we're talking about in this video, but I just thought about something, and I feel like action is the best form of reaction. I've never heard that anywhere. I don't know if that's a thing or what, but it just came into my head. Like, I feel like action is the best type of reaction. If you have a little situation and you get kicked to the curb, you get pushed down or whatever it is, you have a little minor setback, and like you're sitting there and you kind of think, okay, cool, where do I go from here? What do I do? I don't know. I always feel like action is the best reaction. Like, you get up and do something. It might not necessarily like solve your problems right away, but I'm the type of person personally, I can't sit down and like be having a situation and I'm not really not doing anything about it. Even if it's something as simple as, yeah, I went on a run, and maybe I feel like I can think a bit clearer now. It didn't really solve my problem, but the action just the raw action just made it a little bit better for me. It made me feel as though, okay, cool, I'm going in the right direction. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm gonna make it a thing now. Action is the best reaction. I like that.
And I wish somebody had told me that earlier sometimes. That in order for something to change, there needs to be change. I'm proud of you, man. I'm happy for you, bro. That's very exciting to hear. And that makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. And thank you guys for coming out in Indianapolis. And I needed to hear that somebody came out and had a good time at that show. Because that one and the Detroit one were the two this week that I felt, I don't know. I just felt a little disconnected, man. I think it just breaks my heart sometimes that...
It's so strange to see him so serious. Like, literally, the video I did before this, he was like motivating, but he was laughing and joking around and being so serious. So this must be the serious side of Theo. Okay, I understand. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You can't be laughing and joking all the time, can you? He's a real person like you and me, so... Look, he's so deep in thought, like...
That's something like as beautiful as human beings are.
Damn, you shedding tears.
That we're dying.
Damn.
Because of something as like dirty and preventable and sad as drugs and as addiction.
That's just fucked up, man.
It just breaks my heart. It just breaks my damn heart, bro. It breaks my heart.
Real.
And just makes me want to work harder to be part of the solution in the world. It just makes me want to take care of myself so that I can be there for somebody else if they need it. Not even know if I can be, but just so that there's a chance that I can. It just makes...
You can tell this is really a topic that's close to his heart. I don't really know too much about Theo Von, but from what I know, I think he did have some addiction issues in the past. I don't know if it was drugs or alcohol or what it was, but this is definitely something that's close to his heart, even the way he speaks about it so passionately. I think the pauses even speak for themselves. The silence is so loud with some of the words he was saying and the way he was just pausing after. You can tell this really means something to him. But damn, it's a different side to Theo I didn't expect to see.
Makes me sad, man. But knowing that there's people out there who are making changes and who are coming out and enjoying the show, that's exactly what I need to hear from me. And thank you for sharing that with me, brother. You guys be good to yourselves, man. Gang, brother. Good evening, good afternoon, and...
Damn. Yeah, so definitely a different side to Theo, to be honest. Definitely a side I haven't seen before. Yeah, so it seems like I said, he can be laughy and jokey and comedic, but at the same time, he can very much be serious. Like, I feel like the not the speech he gave, but the way he was using his words there was very powerful. So yeah, I guess he's not just a pretty face. He's not just a comedic guy. He's not a joke. He's not just a joke. Sorry, but if I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. Needed that, Theo. Yeah, that was real. Theo looks like a beacon of light to all suffering from addiction, mental health issues. You're appreciated more than you'll ever be aware of. Yeah, that's real. Theo's honesty and straightforwardness is unmatched. Keep it up, bro. This made me cry. I needed to hear this so badly. I don't think Theo understands how much comfort he brings to people's lives. Yeah, that's real. That's real. Big up Theo Vaughn for real. Big him up. But yeah, again, this is just gonna be a short little vid. Shout Theo Vaughn though, for sure, for sure. Different side to him for sure. It's definitely a side I like. I like that he can do both. He can be comedic and he can be serious at the same time. I think you always need a good balance in life. You know, sometimes you need to laugh and sometimes you need to be serious. But yeah, shout out Theo though. But yeah, that's the end of the vid. I'm gonna keep banging them out. Do you know what I mean? Keep going. And if there's anybody in particular you actually want me to react to or watch a particular video, obviously just let me know. You can DM me on my Instagram. It'll be in the bio. But yeah, that's it. Really and truly, I'm out.
I gotta be rich before it's all over. I ain't tryna live life low risk. I ain't tryna get by.